Recently, I've had the opportunity to talk to a couple of people who have been trained in some very traditional business methods and methodologies, and they've been really overwhelmed at the pace of technological change that's been hitting their businesses and their careers. And I think it's interesting today. I think as a culture, as a nation, as a world, we are beset by some of the absolutely fastest paced business change that we've ever seen. A couple of years ago, Mark Andreessen, a really great venture capitalist and entrepreneur, said, "Software is eating the world." I don't think we fully understood what he meant. He perhaps didn't even understand the prescience of that statement. But ultimately, if you want to distill it down, is that every single thing that we're encountering in the business world today is really being remade by new business processes and changes driven by software and technology. You've got Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency movement, which is really sitting on top of something called blockchain, which is an amazing technology that's changing everything from logistics to banking. You've got online sales that are totally disrupting and have been traditional retailers and the way that the traditional sales reps have actually done things in the marketplace. So if you, as an individual, are feeling uneasy about what perhaps you were trained up for doing. Maybe you were trained as a marketer or a sales rep, or you live in one of the more traditional businesses that are rapidly getting upended by technology. I just want to leave you with a thought that don't fear. Embrace that change. Embrace what's going on. It can seem very scary, and it's easy to think that you're going to get washed away with that. But what I ask you to do is look at what your skill sets are and how that plays into a new version of what you're doing in the new economy. So embrace the change, look for patterns. I met with a really brilliant guy today who has been a traditional financial employee, worked for a large mutual fund company. And he's got the opportunity to really take things in a very interesting direction with algorithmic trading and perhaps robo-advising and some new trends. And he doesn't realize how smart he actually is. In that he can now make some steps and say, I understand the old world, but I understand where the new world is going. So he has an incredible leg up on folks that perhaps are just trained in the new world order. So this is a message to all of you folks out there who perhaps feel that you're getting left behind by technology. Don't feel you're getting left behind, because you're not. You've got an amazing foundation if you're willing to just embrace that the future is going to be different. It's not going to look like what it was in the past. And the business model that worked 10 years ago is certainly not going to work 10 years into the future. So how can you be a part of that future? What does your skill set allow, enable, and support on a going forward basis? So it's all going to change. Be expecting the change and embrace that change and see how you can use what you've known from the past to take you to that next step going forward in the future.